leave that one now, they are mine. Only when Sri Krishna tells Maya to go, then Maya will go. So in other words, until we do bhakti, complete surrender means to do bhakti. You can't surrender to the formless Brahm. In fact, that formless Brahm, he does nothing. So he can't even give kripa. Only God with a form gives kripa, grace. Without grace, no one can cross Maya. Without kripa, without grace. So, bhaktya mam vijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvatah tato mam tatato gyata vishyate tadanantaram. Chapter 18 verse 55 Gita. Bhagwan Krishna makes it very clear. He says, without bhakti, without love for Sri Krishna, no one can attain Brahma Gyan, knowledge of Sri Krishna, God-realization. You can attain Atma Gyan. Let me give you an example of the Atma Gyani. Somebody is being chased by bees. A whole swarm of bees is chasing this person. So he dives into a pond of water. As long as he remains under the water, he is protected from the bees. But the bees keep swarming above him. The moment he comes up for air, the bees will sting him. In the same way, that self-realized soul, he goes in samadhi. As long as he remains in samadhi, he is safe. But the moment he opens his eyes, Vidya Maya will take hold of him and he will fall. You see, there are two forms of Maya. Tehi kar bhed sunahu tum do, Vidya apar avidya do. Listen carefully, I can't go in great detail today. I've done this before, you have heard Maharaj's lecture, but listen carefully. So there are two forms of Maya. One is Vidya Maya, Bhagwan Shri Ram is saying to Lakshman in Chitrakoot. And one is Avidya Maya. Gyanis, those who follow the path of Gyan, in ancient times, in Satyug, Treta Yuga, and even Dwapar Yuga, not Kal Yuga, were able to destroy Avidya Maya. They realize I am the soul. But no Jnani, no Rishi, no Yogi could destroy Vidya Maya. To destroy Vidya Maya, you need the grace of Bhagavan. Without the grace of God, no one can cross Vidya Maya. Kripa. And an example, a beautiful example, is given in Bhagavad Mahapuran. A great self-realized soul, Paramhans, was known as Jar Bharat. This is in the 5th canto of Bhagavad Mahapuran, this katha. So, Jar Bharat ruled the whole world for 1 million years. Satyug. Those things are possible. Then he gave up the kingdom and he went in the forest. He went to the Gandaki Nadi. This is a river that flows in Nepal today. On the bank of that river, there was an ashram, and so he started to stay in that ashram, practicing devotion. He was Paramhans, self-realized. And now he is doing sadhana. One day, a pregnant deer, right on the river, on the bank of the river, a pregnant deer came and was drinking water. and suddenly a lion roared. And the deer got so scared for her life, she tried to jump over the river. And when she jumped, the baby that was in the womb fell into the water. She had a miscarriage. And that deer ran away to save her life. She ran into some cave and died out of exhaustion and due to the miscarriage, etc. And the baby that fell in the water, that baby deer started to drown. Now, Jar Bharat sitting on the bank saw the whole thing. And so seeing that baby deer drowning, overcome by compassion, he drove into the water, took out that baby deer, and brought it back to life and tried to take care of that baby deer. And soon he became very attached. This is the Vidya Maya. The deer is the Vidya Maya. He became so attached to that baby deer, that deer started to grow. And like when you have children, like any parent in the world, and the children will go, you get worried when they go to school or they go out, and you hope they didn't get an accident and somebody didn't kidnap them, etc. So too, when the deer will not return, he will wonder, or when she will go to graze, oh, I hope some lion didn't eat her, and so worried. He became very attached. Now the time approached, he was about to die. Jar Bharat was very powerful. He knew that the time had come. So he called all the disciples and he told them, bring that deer, that baby deer, she had grown big now. Bring her. And they brought her and he put his hand on her and he's passing very lovingly and he says to them, this deer is very dear to me. I love her. Please take care of her. And while doing that, he died. And what happened? His mind was attached. This is the Vidya. Remember, he was Paramhans. Self-realized. This is why those people who say self-realization is God-realization, they don't know anything. Complete bakwas. Nonsense. Here's the best example. He got attached to Vidya Maya, the deer. And what does Sri Krishna say in Gita? Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tame vaitikam sada tad bhava bhavitaha. Chapter 8, verse 6, Gita. Wherever your mind is attached, the moment you leave, the life leaves this body. Not what you say. You can't even say anything. Where the mind is attached, that is where you're going to go or become in the next life. Very clear in the Gita. For those of us who love our dog and our cat and our parrot, think very carefully. So, Jar Bharat had to become a deer in the next life. And this is one of the best examples, many examples, but this is one of the best ones. So self-realization means you have reached a certain point, very high point. The bliss experienced by the self-realized soul, none of us in the material world know. It is so great that he thinks I have attained everything. He goes in samadhi, but he falls again and again. Because, as I said, he's only crossed one Maya, Avidya Maya. He's only crossed Rajagun, Tamogun. Sattvagun is still there, Vidya Maya. So he will fall again and again. So, self-realization. God-realization means that you never fall. Sada pashyanti surya tad Vishnu paramam padam. Once one attains God-realization, Maya can never affect them again. You can never fall again. You know, people say sometimes that we were with Bhagavan. One day we were with the Supreme Lord Krishna and something happened and we fell. And we are suffering in this world. And our whole aim is to go back to Godhead, to go back to God. This is the biggest nonsense. If you were perfect one day and you fell, and now you're trying to get perfect to go back again, what's the use? You'll fall again. Just stay right here, have a good time. So we were never perfect. We were always under the control of Maya from beginningless time. The aim is to become free from Maya. And once we become free from Maya, Maya can no longer affect us. We will never fall ever again. Or else it's useless to attain godization. Just enjoy. So it's not logical. You see, only when we meet a true saint, like Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, we can acquire this kind of knowledge. Otherwise, all kind of nonsense we hear in the world of people who pretend to be saints and godmen, having no idea what is written in the scriptures. It's so important to get the philosophy from a saint. Not me. This knowledge I am giving you, I have gotten from a saint, from my guru, Sri Kripaluji Maharaj. Don't think this is from me. This is what he has given me. And we are so fortunate to get this knowledge from a true saint. So, it's impossible to meditate and worship the formless Brahm. So we have to worship God with a form. And in the beginning especially, it is advisable to use a murti, a picture, to help you to focus the mind. The mind, the growing mind needs something to concentrate on. People who condemn idol worship and all these things have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, you worship idols. Okay. That cross you are wearing, take it and spit on it and jump on it. Throw it in the toilet. Huh? This is Christ. That's also an image. It's also an image. Throw it away. The church, burn it down. Burn the Bible. These are all images. So everyone makes use of image. Whether we are Christians, whether we are Muslims, the Kaaba, this is all image. And there's a stone. Throw it away, destroy it. If you say we should not worship images, you condemn because you don't understand. So in the beginning, the growing mind needs something.